This session is exclusively helpful for KAS prelims. We are going to analyze section wise like geography, economy, history. Today in this session, we'll be analyzing geography questions from 2010 to 2020. We'll be taking very recently conducted KAS prelims paper and geography section. So last year, in the last notification, the number of questions were 15. It means this geography, which include geography of Karnataka and geography of India, are very important. We can expect 15 to 20 questions from this section. So let's begin the session. The question is, Came terraces are formed by the deposits of, see, this is glacier. So it melts and flows in the form of river. These are streams or rivers, and it deposits here a silt, whatever it brings. So this deposition forms here. So when it deposits, it brings a lot of silts, sand. So on the bank of these streams, floodplains will be formed. So this is called as floodplains. And in the edge of these plains, there will be a deposits of rocks, pebbles. So we called as moraines. Remember, this is also terminology. Drumlin is nothing but a raised kind of a small raised platform. So this is also kind of deposition formed by the glaciers. Iskar is also something irregular shaped, a depression kind of depression formed in these floodplains. So I'll be telling why this diagram I have written here. So see, one more important, cames. You can see these are round. These are nothing but glaciers with stones, pebbles together. You can see such type of a spherical ball-shaped deposits. What we call them as cames. Kettle is a small depressions. So these are the major and important terminologies associated with glaciers. Now we see came terraces are formed by the deposits of Niche Glacier, Alpine Glacier, Glacier Plucking, and Valley Glacier. See, these are valley glaciers. So other terminologies are also important. What is glacier plucking? See, how we pluck the mango, in the same way, glaciers will be plucked because of gravitational force. It falls. That is the meaning of glacier plucking. Alpine glaciers, in higher mountains, the glaciers are formed, is called as alpine glaciers. See, these are mountain. Here you can see the deposits of snow, which is called as alpine glacier. Niche glaciers are nothing but a small glacier which are formed in the northern hemisphere. So this is Earth, southern hemisphere, northern hemisphere. So Arctic region. Arctic region deposits what we called as niche glaciers. So this is very important. And the next is layer of freezing or frozen water on the surface of river or ice. So you might have seen a river in winter, especially in the northern part, ice formation will be there like this. So a thin layer of ice, even people go for tourism and do skating and all. You might have done that skating here. So that layer, what we call as nails. Nails. Remember, nailed is nothing but a layer of ice formed on the river. What is cirque? Again, cirque is a term related with the glaciers. So this kind of deposits formed a shape of crescent. So cirque. Snow cap is nothing but a kind of snow deposition. Snow line is very important. I'll be telling, see, this is a mountain. So there is some point where snow formation starts. Okay. And there is a one point where snow free zone will starts. So in higher altitude, you can see snow formation. And here snow-free zone. So this line which divides between the snow deposition and snow-free zone is called as snow line. This is very important. Another concept. Remember, they may ask in the exam. Now, third question, we'll go very slowly, but we will understand very deeply because this will help you for all the exam conducted by KPSC. So this is current affairs. Which country recently declared emergency in Galapagos Island? So remember, whenever name of the country appears in news, you have to read. Like Maldives might have been in news. So go and look where is Maldives located and how it is important for India. See, I'll be showing here Galapagos Island, which is nearby Ecuador, like how we have Andaman Nicobar. So I'll draw. So this is how Andaman Nicobar, which belongs to India, the same way Galapagos Island belongs to Ecuador. One important aspect of this is, you know, that Darwin, who studied on the theory of evolution, and he gave a famous theory called as survival of fittest. So, which was propounded by him, Darwin, and he actually took a ship. You might have read in NCRT to Galapagos Island. He studied and spent many years there, studying all the plants, animal, and their evolution. So they have asked in some PSI exam, what is the name of the ship? The name of the ship is Beagle. This is very important. So this is a fact. So again, which country is famous for rich deposits of many rare minerals? You know, in periodic table, there are 17 rare earth elements. Remember their names. So one more important about rare earth elements is they are very much useful in the electronic industries. So of course, this in world, the richest deposits are located in China. But as per the option, Africa is the answer, not New Zealand, Mexico, South America. South Africa is rich source of this rare earth elements. So this is very important. And the fifth question is regarding seasons. So there are different seasons. They have asked which crop grown in Z season, watermelon, soybean, maize or jute. So quickly, I will be telling these seasons and their crops are very important. Remember, there are three seasons. When monsoon starts in the month of June, July, that again map. So I'm not able to write properly here anyway. So southwest monsoon, what we call in the month of first week of June. That winds will bring rainfall here, causing huge rain here. So that season we call it as Kharif, and it will be in June to October. Immediately during the time of rain, we won't be sowing. But in July, the rain, we will take sowing, means we will sow the seeds. When in November, October, we will go for harvesting. That is Kharif. And Rabi is southwest monsoon. This southwest monsoon, this is northeast monsoon, which brings rainfall. At the time, we take Rabi crops, October to April. November will be time of sowing, not immediately after rain, because rain will affect the germination. So after rain stops, the sowing has to be taken because waterlogging condition will happen and it will affect the seed germination. So in between these, a short duration we'll get, that is called as a summer or zaid crops. We'll take all kind of melons here, like musk melon, watermelon, and all the vegetable, which require at least 40 to 50 days. So these seasons are very important, and you can see the question how they have asked. Crop grown in zaid season: watermelon, soybean, maize, and jute. So of course, watermelon would be the answer. So this has been current affairs, but related with geography. Recently inaugurated Defoe Bridge connects between which of the following two valleys? So see, valley, I think you might be understanding. These are valleys where river will be flowing. So this name of the river is Defoe River, and this part is one part of the valley, and their other part is another part of the valley. So they are asking connects between which of the following two valleys? So Dibang Valley and Lohit Valley. So which is located in Arunachal Pradesh, provide uninterrupted access between the Dibang Valley and the Lohit Valley of eastern Arunachal Pradesh. So this is very important because you know very well one more important aspect I'll be telling here. So this is called as Chicken Neck Corridor. Why I'm telling, if in a future, if China comes and capture this whole part will be disconnected. That's why to improve our strategically, or to make this region fast for the faster mobility, we are constructing these kind of infrastructures. So remember, this is very important. Whatever comes in the news, especially with respect to Northeast, is very important. It will be asked in definitely in prelims or in any KPSC exams. So remember, this has been very recent question. They have asked it. So next question. Which of the following which of the following districts of Karnataka lies in northeastern transition zones? See, there are 10 agroclimatic zones and 15 agroclimatic zones of India. This 10 for Karnataka. Remember all of this. In mains, they have asked like classify agroclimatic zones and give their crop distribution. So many will leave this question. I'll be telling in a very easy way how you can remember these aspects in the diagram. So I have made a diagram here. Just look at this diagram. See, these are 10 agroclimatic zones of India. First, we will try to remember each of these. Try to put this diagram. This is north, this is north, this is south, this is south, this central, this north, north, and east. Of course, as per the direction I have written here. See, this is, of course, you know, most of the northern part of Karnataka, or even Karnataka as a whole, in the dry zone. It falls under dry zone, and it is tropical region. Right? This is a tropical region. So most of the region will be dry. This is northern dry zone. Remember, north is northern dry zone. Third one. This is arrow, you remember? We're moving from this area to this area to that area. So transition is happening, change is happening. So this is northern, northeastern transition zone. So just for clarification, we will take this east here. Remember, this is first is northeastern transition zone. So first is this one, not the third one. I'll just make a clarity here. Just got confused. Just will begin. See, this is, will take east as a reference. Northeastern dry zone. This north will taking northeast. So northeastern dry zone. We are moving from here. So transition is happening. So northeastern transition zone, the first one. This is the largest zone. Remember, this is not the largest zone. I'll be telling which one will, which, this is the smallest zone actually. Remember, this is north. With east, we are taking northeastern zone, and here rows are moving northeastern transition zone. Two we have remembered. This north is, you remember, north part is almost all dry. So this is northern dry zone out of that box. So we are not using the prefix eastern here. So northern dry zone. This, of course, very easy. Central part, central zone. Then this is eastern dry zone. See, dry. Most of the area in Karnataka is very prone to drought area. Then remember this southern zone. Nothing. We are not linking any east because south part. Southern dry zone. Of course, dry. Karnataka ಎಲ್ಲ ಡ್ರೈ ಇರೋದು, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಡ್ರೈ ಝೋನ್. ಮತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ನಾವು ಮೂವ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದ್ದೀವಿ, ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಿಷನ್, ಚೇಂಜ್. ಸೊ ಸದರ್ನ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಿಷನ್ ಝೋನ್, ಸದರ್ನ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಿಷನ್ ಝೋನ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂತು. ಈಗ ಒಂದು ಮಿಕ್ಕಿದೆ, ನಾರ್ದರ್ನ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಿಷನ್ ಝೋನ್. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ವಿಚ್ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ನಾಟ್ ಸರ್ಕಲ್ಡ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾರ್ದರ್ನ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಿಷನ್ ಝೋನ್. ಅಂಡ್ ಇದು ರೆಡ್ ಏನ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಇದೆ ಅದು ಕೋಸ್ಟಲ್ ಝೋನ್. And in order to move from coastal to mainland, there is hills, the Western Ghats, which is nothing but hill zone. ಈ ತರ ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. This is the easiest way. Nobody will have taught you. This is how you have to read and you have to remember. 100% every time questions ಬಂದೇ ಬರ್ತಾವೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ. ಈಗ ಮ್ಯಾಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡೋಣ ಯಾವ್ಯಾವ ಝೋನ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಅಂತ. ಈ ತರ ಲ್ಯಾಟಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಲಾಂಗಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಲಾಂಗಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್, ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಲ್ಯಾಟಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್. ಈ ತರ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಆಗೋ ತರ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾರ್ದರ್ನ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್, ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಈಸ್ಟರ್ನ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಫಾಲ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ನಾರ್ತ್ ಈಸ್ಟರ್ನ್. ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಝೋನ್ ನೋಡಿ, ನಾರ್ತ್ ಈಸ್ಟರ್ನ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಿಷನ್ ಝೋನ್, ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ನಾರ್ತ್ ಈಸ್ಟರ್ನ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಿಷನ್ ಝೋನ್. ದೆನ್ ನಾರ್ತ್ ಈಸ್ಟರ್ನ್ ಆಯ್ತು. ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ದು ಬಾರ್ಡರ್ ಟಚ್ ಆಗ್ತಿರೋದು ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಿಷನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅದು. ಓಕೆ. ಅಂಡ್ ಕೆಳಗೆ ಬಂದಿರೋದು ನಾರ್ತ್ ಈಸ್ಟರ್ನ್ ಡ್ರೈ ಝೋನ್. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾರ್ತ್ ಈಸ್ಟರ್ನ್ ಡ್ರೈ ಝೋನ್. ಥರ್ಡ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾರ್ದರ್ನ್ ಡ್ರೈ ಝೋನ್. ದಿಸ್ ಅ ಲಾರ್ಜೆಸ್ಟ್ ಝೋನ್. ಇದ್ ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, PCPS ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ನಾರ್ತ್ ಈಸ್ಟರ್ನ್. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾರ್ದರ್ನ್ ಡ್ರೈ ಝೋನ್. ಸಿ, ಇಟ್ is almost 50% covers in the middle of the north part. So it, of course, it's covering in eastern parts also some, but majority covers in northern part. So northern dry zone, which is largest zone. Central zone, no need. Almost it is in central. So here not properly have drawn, but you can try it. So eastern dry zone, no need to remember, it is in east side. So then southern transition zone. So this majority part falls in the south zone. So of course it's also in central part, but as per major climatic feature they have categorized as a south part. So for just for the crop distribution, they have done this northern transition zone again. So this is north part. So transition border touching the border. So of course, this is very easy to remember Western Ghats. So this is hilly zone. This is coastal zone. ಸೊ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕೋಸ್ಟಲ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಉತ್ತರ ಕನ್ನಡ, ದಕ್ಷಿಣ ಕನ್ನಡ, ಉಡುಪಿ ಇವೆಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್ ಕ್ರಾಪ್ಸ್ ಏನೇನ್ ಬೆಳಿತಾರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ನಿಮ್ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಕೇಳಿ ಏನೇನ್ ಕ್ರಾಪ್ಸ್ ಬೆಳಿಬಹುದು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂತ, ಯು ವಿಲ್ ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್ ವೆರಿ ಈಸಿಲಿ. ಸೊ ಮತ್ತೆ ಈ ನಾರ್ತ್ ಈಸ್ಟರ್ನ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಿಷನ್ ಝೋನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೇನ್ ಬೆಳಿತಾರೆ, ಕೈಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ತೂರ್ ದಾಲ್, ಪ್ಯಾಡಿ, ರಾಯಚೂರಿ ಭಾಗದಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಆ ಡಿಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ನೀವು ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಆ ಕ್ರಾಪ್ ಏನೇನ್ ಬೆಳಿತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಈಸಿಯಾಗಿ ನೀವು ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಬಹುದು. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಹೌ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ರೀಡ್ ಇಟ್. ಸೊ ಇದೇ ತರ ನಾವು ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋಣ. ಸೊ ಒಂದೇ ದಿನ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಟ್ರೆ ಅಷ್ಟು ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಬರಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಬಹಳ ಕಡಿಮೆ ತಗೊಳ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಸಮಯ ವ್ಯರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ಬಾರ್ದು ಅಂತ ಒಂದು 10 ಕ್ವಶನ್ ತಗೊಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಇನ್ನು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಸ್ ವಿಡಿಯೋಸ್ದಾಗ ನಾನು ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಸೊ ಲೆಟ್ ಮಿ ನೋ ಇನ್ ಕಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್, ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಕಾಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಸೊ ದಟ್ ನಮಗೆ ಮೋಟಿವೇಟ್ ಆಗಿ ನಾನು ಇನ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ವಿಚ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಫಾಲೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಪೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಮ್ಯಾಚ್ಡ್? ಪ್ರಿಲಿಮ್ಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್. ಬುದ್ಧ ಭಾಗ್, ಧೂಂದಹಾರ್, ದೂದ್ಸಾಗರ್, ಗೋಕಾಕ್. So of course you know that Gokak Falls is on the river Ghattaprabha. We call it as Niagara of Karnataka. And Dudhsagar, Mandovi, that is also correct. Dundahar Falls, Narmada, nearby Jabalpur barutte. So of course this is a wrong answer. So not correct anta kelidane illi. So Buddha Bagh is on the river of Burha River anta, which comes under Jharkhand, and there is also a famous Palamu Tiger Reserve anta alli. So very important. It is also called as Lodh Falls anta heltivi. So which of the following then again biosphere reserve kelidane in India? 11th biosphere reserve. So currently we have 18 biosphere reserves. Remember, these are very important. So we'll see through diagram what are the biosphere reserves. And one more important, this would be expected topic in the upcoming any exams conducted by KPSC. So remember, largest biosphere reserve is, some of the facts I will be telling. So some of the facts is this largest biosphere reserve, smallest biosphere reserve. This Run of Kutch, which is located in Gujarat, is the largest biosphere reserve. Opposite to this, there is Dibru-Shikowa. So this is in Arunachal Pradesh. Sorry, which is Assam. Don't confuse Arunachal Pradesh. Dihang and Dibang is in Arunachal Pradesh. Dibru-Shikowa is in almost the end part, tip part of the Assam, which is Tinsukia district. So that is the smallest biosphere reserves. So remember, one more fact is in 1986, the first biosphere reserve was declared in Nilgiri Hills. So after that, so many biosphere reserves. So Kanchenjunga National Park. Remember all this. One more cold desert biosphere reserve or cold desert national park, not located in Jammu and Kashmir. It is in Himachal Pradesh. So this is very important. And Sheshachalam also in Andhra Pradesh. So Simlipal, Odisha, Sundarban. So Achanmark, Amarkantak, Panna, Pachmudi, so Nakrek, Manas. Remember all these 18 biosphere reserves. So make a map and remember. So this is also very important for the upcoming exam. The last two questions is remind. We'll be quickly finishing this. So yeah, we will take in the last question I'll take. Consider following statement regarding coal. Yeah, they ask many times about coal. So remember, there are the types of coals. That things I have written here. So just through diagram, I will make a clarity. So this would be the last question. I will continue the session further. So see, this is coal, peat coal, lignite coal, bituminous coal, anthracene. This is the hardest coal. Even with the hammer, it's very difficult to break. Such a hard coal it is. So anthracite. So increasing heat and carbon content. See, this is highest carbon content and also called as purest form of coal. And moisture also very less. That's why it burns very fast. So this arrow mark, this moisture keeps decreasing. Peat has highest moisture. So sometimes we call them as a bogs. Bogs are wetland. Uh, in wetland, they have formed in wetland a kind of coal which is formed in wetland. So which is very less carbon and will not burn properly. A lot of smoke it gives. So that is peat, not a coal. So this lignite, nothing but remember LB. Lignite is brown coal. Bituminous is BS, soft coal. Anthracite is hard coal. Bituminous coal is available in a largest quantity. In India also, the highest distribution or reserve, what we call, we have bituminous coal. We use in metallurgical industries, we use in different coal plants, etc. Anthracite for very research purpose or in terms of electronics and all we will be using. So let's see how the question they have asked. This much if you remember, I think very easily you can do the question. So 10th question, consider following a statement and yeah. Anthracite is the hardest coal. Yes, because it doesn't have any moisture or it has high carbon. Like more the carbon, hard will be that substance. Bituminous coal is most popular and used in for metallurgy. Of course, that also we have seen. Bituminous coal is nothing but soft coal. Is also called known as soft coal. Yes, we have seen BS as a code word. Coke is prepared from bituminous coal. Yes, because the coke is a form of a carbon which is extracted from bituminous coal. So low ash, low sulfur bituminous coal is low ash, low sulfur bituminous coal by a process is called as coking. So simple. So A, B, C, D. So answer is A, B, C, and D are correct. All of these above is the answer. So we'll be continuing the geography. 5 questions are left, which was asked in 2020, and we'll complete geography and we'll take up the next session. And thank you for watching and kindly share with your friends. And if you are not subscribed to our channel, kindly subscribe it and share with your friends. Thank you so much.